Look how pretty it is out today. Look at that. Look at that. It's so pretty. So like someone just peeked into my car. I'm sitting here at Panera's. You know, I tell people. I mean, like really was peeking in. Didn't know I was in here. I'm yelling at them like, you know, I tell people like, stay away from my car. My family's insane. You just don't want to deal with this. Anyway, so I made. I had some corn flakes, and I don't like corn flakes, but someone gave it to me. So I decided to try to make like a fried corn cake with it. I don't like corn flakes. They have a bad aftertaste. The best you could do with that, I crushed it up and I mixed it with some cream, half and half, and some egg, and I fried it in oil. And it was pretty. You want to do it dark if you're going to eat it at all. You definitely want to make sure you put salt in it. Onions would be good. But yeah, now I guess if you were out of cornmeal and you needed to make like hush puppies, that might work. But still, didn't work out. What did work out though is I made some. I took some of these meltables that I have and I'm selling for $3 a bag if you want some, and I made this amazing, delicious, buttery fudge. My grandmother used to make a vanilla butter fudge, and so I kind of did that, but I didn't make it from scratch because these meltables are already made into candies. Well, you do what I did, and I made it in brown butter. So I browned some real butter, and then I put the meltables in there, and I put a little half and half in there. And so then I cooked it until it was like a little bit like fudge, like a softball, but a little bit more done. And if you're curious about that, you can look up the term softball, because when you put a dab of your candy in ice cold water and then you drop a dab in there, this is how you do it, and it'll form a little ball. And if you can pick it up, like if you can't pick it up, it's definitely not done. That's just like a caramel. But if you can pick it up and it's really soft and mushy, about like that, it's called a softball. And it's fudge worthy. So anyway, the long story short, or short story long, so then I cooked it till it was a softball, and then I added more butter on top and some real vanilla, and I beat it. Like I just beat it. And what you do to make fudge is when you first get it out, as it's from cooking, it's shiny, but then you whip it until it gets dull looking, and then you pour it onto a battered pan, a buttered pan. And I put a little bit of coarse salt, sea salt on it. I put a little too much, so next time it's definitely not putting that much. But I think if it had nuts in it, it would have been ideal. But this was amazing, so you guys need to buy some candy from me. And then you can show kids how to make fudge, and it's really simple. All right, peace. This is Candy. How beautiful it is at Urban Pioneer and Van Life Christian. I'm glad you're here.